Hello and welcome back to the 5 on the Floor Quick Takes video. I am Alex Toledo on a back-to-back for not only the Heat but myself hosting here with Brady Hawk with me at the game and Leif Sylvander and Ethan Skolnick covering everything at home. So look out for the new 5 on the Floor episode coming soon. I think kind of a disappointing loss for the Heat. I think this is one that, even though it was the second night of a back-to-back and it showed in some ways, it was there for them. They got off to a really bad start, and I think that was kind of the point where, like, early second quarter, things could have really gone the other way. And after getting just destroyed in the first quarter, they had a really nice second quarter, brought the game all the way back, and even through the third, like, it wasn't an amazing third quarter, but by the end of the third, only down 5, I believe it was. They were down 5 again with around 3 minutes to go. The game was in hand for them, even though obviously, again, missing Bam, missing Tyler, missing Haywood Highsmith, and missing Josh Richardson. Second night of a back-to-back, like I mentioned, it's fully excusable for them to have this type of game. But like I said, it was just, I felt like it was one that it was at hand that they could have got and could have just kind of taken care of business. However, the defense just got to be better, and I think that's the main theme with this team, with Bam out specifically, as well as Highsmith. And again, Josh over the past couple of games matters too with the defense. I just think, like, they have to be on point at all times to make up for the loss of defensive talent with those guys. And really, that was the problem tonight. That second quarter where they played really well, they held the Bulls to 24 points. The other 3 quarters combined, 100 for the Bulls. And I know that's just simple stuff, simple math that I'm doing here, but that really tells you the story. Not only that, and I know I mention this all the time when we do post-game stuff, the Heat just didn't play their game when it comes to forcing turnovers and scoring off of them. I think the forcing turnovers thing is the biggest indicator of their defensive drop-off. Without Bam and Highsmith throughout all this time, I think they just haven't really been very good at it without those guys, and that's usually one of the ways that they really bring up their defense and get easy buckets. And I think without that, it really makes the margin for error so much smaller for the Heat. So not only did the Bulls really beat you at your own game with points off turnovers, beating you by 12 there, the Bulls only had 5 turnovers themselves. So you weren't able to play your game. The rebounding margin was close. Free throws and threes were close. And I just think from there, the Bulls were the ones who out-executed. And just to give you 5 reasons, right, that this game wasn't so bad, right? 5 optimistic reasons. You got a decent Jimmy game, another good Kyle game on a back-to-back. He's just been so good for them this season, I think, compared to the expectations coming in. Another great game for Jaquez. Another very good game for Kevin Love, again on a back-to-back after having a good game. Several good games as of late. Like, he's just been so consistent in this point without Bam. It's just been absolutely needed from them. And yeah, just wanted to shout those guys out. Jamal Cain, I think, had some decent playing time when he was out there, even though it was limited. It was cool to see RJ Hampton back out there after all the time he missed due to injury. Now, obviously, without Drew Smith, without Josh Richardson, and without Tyler Hero, I think this is maybe a chance for him to get some playing time here and there. Obviously not much, but it's good to see him out there doing his thing. And yeah, that's about it. Just want to go get to the media stuff here before Spo talks and all the Heat players talk. So thank you for tuning in. Check out the new 5 on the Floor coming out very soon. Heat Bulls loss 14-11 now. Next game is on Saturday once again against the Bulls, so they'll have a chance at redemption. But yes, thank you for tuning in and have a good night.